Catch your breath.
I am.
All right.
Is it live or is it Memorex?
I don't know yet. Let me look at the dookie thing.
What do you
here.
think?
Well, okay, we're good.
All right. As you can tell by the name of it, Marjorie Greene Taylor put a thing out saying that we should have a national divorce.
That's what I believe.
All right. And all the you know, the liberal press, they're saying, oh, she's treason, you know, and all this good stuff. I don't believe so, and I'll tell you why. All right. First place, I am not advocating for violence of any kind.
Never.
But if you're realistic and you sit back and you look at it, you know, we're heading to violence, in my opinion. All right. Now, I think separating blue states from red states would be a great idea.
Yeah.
The Constitution, it was written to keep strong state rights. And now what you have is you have large cities, large populations. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. Your morals, your way of thinking is so different than the rest of the nation. I mean, there's really no common ground that can be had.
We can't even have a conversation about
correct.
Basic things like life.
Yeah.
Where, you know, like
killing a baby is wrong.
A child is wrong.
Right.
And, you know, you get all this qualifications and all this stuff. It's a very simple thing. Killing an innocent person is wrong.
It's wrong.
I don't care if the person is this tiny or a full-grown adult. It's wrong.
It's the way that the school systems are now, the way that law enforcement is now, the way that the government is right now, even the way some social media platforms are operating. Yeah. I don't trust my own federal government. I absolutely don't. You have been lying to us for so long. But even we've reached the point now where even if the media you've driven us here. Even if the media turned around and told the absolute truth, the far left would never even believe it because they've been taught different in schools. They haven't been taught common sense, problem solving. I mean, I'm just thinking that, you know, a national divorce would be great.
Let's think about it. The theory of evolution is taught in school as fact.
Yeah.
But with the advances of technology that we have today, DNA knowledge, the genome strains knowledge, all this other stuff, we know that the theory of evolution is impossible for it to be true based on the knowledge that we have. But do you think they do that and they tell you that in school? No. The theory of evolution serves their purposes. Just like telling you that Christians are wrong, or just like they'll tell you, you know, trust your government, you're being oppressed by the rich, all these other things, you know, they put all these ideas into your kid's head in school to perpetuate this victim mentality. And we don't operate like that.
You have people that have had 4, 6, 8 years of college, and they don't know the difference between a theory and a fact.
That's right.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, the best thing for this country right now would actually just be a separation. Red states, go on your own way. Blue states, y'all go on your way. Good luck. We keep the federal government in some kind of a form, all right? But you got to understand, this is crazy. Show of hands out there. You over there in the corner, I see you. All right, show of hands. Who out there thinks that spending $117 billion in the Ukraine was a good idea? See that fella in the corner and even raising his hand now, right? $117 billion. All right. All of Europe has given the Ukraine less than $10 billion. What the heck?
Why are we messing around?
Did you vote for this? I sure didn't. Did you vote for the open borders? I sure didn't. Did you vote for the fentanyl issues? No, I sure didn't.
And
Right?
here we are.
And here we are.
And I mean, you can take all the pretty pictures of California and New York and all of this stuff, but the places where people live, they're cesspools. I mean,
Yeah,
interest rates are high.
it's terrible.
You pay $500,000 for a shack
Yeah.
in California. Is that what you want? You think that your government is doing you a favor? Are you kidding me?
3 years ago, the economy was smoking hot. Okay? Now, whatever you want to think, I mean, it's time that common sense prevail and we just decide to separate as friends. I think that there is the smartest thing that we could do at this point.
I'm going to throw a wrench at you.
Okay.
Can I throw a wrench at you?
Absolutely.
I don't think they're going to let us do it.
No, they won't, because control.
Have you ever seen a conversation between a conservative and a liberal? You maybe try to convince, if you use proper reasoning, you will probably maybe convince a conservative. But a liberal,
no, you can't.
They won't. They don't want to hear it. They don't care. Yeah. It is not enough that you are wrong. Okay, there's not enough that you're not right, but you must be wrong, and you must do what I say.
The problem,
they think themselves the highest authority.
She's right. The problem is that it has gone so far with the censorship, with the left-wing mainstream media, is that they're not capable of having a discussion anymore. If you say anything at all that upsets them, you'll get banned off their platforms. They'll call you a racist. They'll call you stuff I had to look up. All right.
Yeah,
it doesn't, and you just can't argue with them. So I think that, the best thing to do would just be split. Y'all take your states, have fun. We take the red states. We can have fun over here. Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of details to be worked out, but
yeah.
I don't see why not. You guys continue killing your babies and doing whatever.
But I mean, come on. The FBI is above the law. I mean, our law enforcement agencies, all the way to the top, is corrupt. Okay.
I mean, we get these little YouTube shorts of cops overstepping their authority. And it's just...
It's scary.
It's scary. It used to be that you thought, okay, if I'm in trouble, I need to call the police. You know what? Maybe I'll think about it.
I was born in the Midwest, and I absolutely believe the Constitution, all right, is the greatest document ever. The Constitution makes America the greatest country in the world. It's not an old, archaic document. No, it's a fact of life. And when you have police officers and the FBI that are willing to violate the FBI. I've seen, what's his name? Christopher Ware, the guy in the FBI. I have seen him sit in Congress and tell outright lies, right? Oh, I have to get back to you on that. They'll ask him simple questions and he can't answer them.
They full bold face like
yep.
There is no accountability anymore. They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
And then they say in the back, oh, well, that was done. This is not. No. Right. If you're not a principled person and you don't have your principles from beginning to end, you cannot be trusted, Look, period.
I think everybody out there will admit that this January 6th stuff, right? That's ridiculous. Never should have happened, but it did. But January 6th, in my opinion, was absolutely no worse than the summer of terror Black Lives Matter and Antifa and the far left put us through and are still putting us through. Now, it's like my wife said, we probably shouldn't make this video because we'll be put on the FBI watch list. And she says, honey, we're already there. But anyway,
Christian fundamentalists.
Yeah, we're Christian fundamentalists, I reckon. Isn't that what they said?
That's what they called us.
But no, I mean, if everybody thinks logically about this is the best thing that we could do. Separate while we can still sort of be friends. All right?
I agree. Go your way. We go
but
our way.
Put this into perspective, right? we spent $117 billion on the Ukraine. California spent $132 billion last year. And now they're $32 billion in the hole. I don't want to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
All right? I don't.
We're already in so much debt. I mean,
Yeah.
this government is bloated. You got people that should have retired decades ago.
Yeah.
They don't care. Why does your civil servant, okay, the person that is supposed to take care of your business, to take care of
Protect you,
is richer than you are getting.
Correct.
They get richer and richer and more money. Now, I do not in any way, shape, or form envy or say that not every American doesn't have the right to become a wealthy individual, by all means. But these people are not doing it neither fairly nor are they doing it legally. Okay, and they're doing it at the expense of the American citizens.
They sure are.
They sure
I
are.
mean,
and that's it.
But like I said, I'm not advocating for violence by all means. I absolutely don't want violence of any kind.
No,
I won't participate in violence of any kind.
No.
But yeah, I mean, really think about it, right? Look, everybody keeps talking. Look at Chicago.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? It's the murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
And what does Chicago and California have in common? Democrats.
I'm going to throw this out there, okay?
Sure.
It's not going to be good.
Uh-oh. It's me, right? I'm the problem. It's me.
It's you. The problem is you. There's that's the problem.
That's a problem right there.
The evil sniffer.
The
thing is,
name him like the Great Sniffer.
The Great Sniffer, is that the name?
I don't know.
Okay. He's
sick.
Pervert.
Yeah. He needs help.
The problem is, I'm going to tell you this. In this states, they give people lots of benefits.
Yeah.
Okay. They make it easy for you to get food stamps. They make it easy for you to get
they're buying your
insurance.
vote.
They make it easy for you to do this, that, a bounce pass, break on your utilities, You make a list of the things that they do over there. Why? Because they're buying, like you said, they're buying the boats.
Yep.
And you're trapped. You can't go anywhere because you can't afford to go anywhere else. But this is why people, not only the poor people, unfortunately, they flock to the states and they stay in the states.
Correct.
And there's no way out. And that's what they want. That's why they want to keep it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the mainstream media anymore. It's an utter joke. But what's even worse than an utter joke is that people have been conditioned to absolutely believe that when, mainstream media says something, it's true. And I'm the contrary to that, right? They come out and they say, they have committees now to figure out what the truth is. Come on, we all know what the truth is, okay?
Here's a truth test, okay? You're watching a TV show. I've said this before, probably.
Uh-huh.
You're watching the TV show and you're wondering if these people are telling you the truth. It's the commercials.
Yep.
Before and after this particular TV show, and in between the TV show.
Yeah.
Are there commercials? Yes, they're not telling you the truth. Because this TV show, whether you want to believe it or not, is being paid for those commercials. And so the agenda that they want you to have is what they will pay for these shows to have. That's it.
But think about it, right? Think about this real careful, okay? Think about how many thousands of people got banned from Facebook, from Twitter, for telling the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, now we know they were telling the truth, and slowly but surely they're allowing them back on some of the platforms. But absolutely think about it, right? The truth, the God's honest truth, the real truth is against community guidelines. Wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'll tell you right now, if it goes up for a vote, I'm voting for a national divorce. Anyway.
What about child support?
Yeah.
Are we going to get child support?
Child support? Yeah, we should.
They
should pay us for everything they've done for us. Emotional damage.
Emotional
Yes.
distress, that's right.
Reparations.
Alimony.
Conservatives deserve reparations.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Anyhow, just a thought.
All
What was
right.
that?
I click on something.
Oh.
Whoops. All right, guys. Toodaloo.
All right, toodaloo. I guess I can put my pants back on now.
There you go.